This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by Justis Huni here in Saudi Arabia. Justis, firstly, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing very good. Very excited to, fight on this card. It's a massive opportunity for me. So, yeah, I'm stoked and I'm feeling good to be here.
Massive opportunity and some big names, some heavy hitters ahead of you further up the bill. Is it on your mind to try and really capitalise on that and to stand out from the rest of the card?
Yeah, I'll be looking to, have a standout performance on this card. I think it's massive for myself and my career moving forward. So, you know, um, yeah, I'll be looking to put on a good performance and come away with a good win. Yeah.
The challenge of Kevin Lerena, talk to me about that fight. Us in the UK remember him from the Daniel Dubois fight. We obviously know he's been sparring Tyson Fury recently ahead of what was the original date for Alexander Usyk. What do you expect from Kevin Lerena though?
He's a strong opponent, very explosive, very powerful, front foot fighter. So, I've done all my research on him, how he fights, and I've got everything to counter that. So, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an exciting fight, and I believe I can outbox him.
That was going to be my next question. When you think about this fight and how it plays out in your own mind, how do you see it going? You said you can outbox him. Do you feel like there's more on the table though in terms of getting it done within the distance?
It's not really on my mind. If it comes, it comes. But yeah, I believe I've got all the experience in the world, and yeah, I can get the job done and outbox him.
I know people always say one fight at a time, but with how Saudi Arabia are really kind of pushing boxing over here and the financial element to it, is it on your mind to really capitalise this opportunity and thinking about that moving forwards, where your career could go with victory on Friday night?
Yeah, that's it. That's why I have to have a standout performance. I've got to be one of the standouts on this card, and show them a heavyweight that can move and have speed and look like a middleweight. So, I'm looking to bring that come Friday night. So.
One other thing I want to put to you is the potential 5 versus 5 matchroom and Queensbury card. Any conversations there with Eddie? Is he going to maybe put your name forwards if the heavyweights get chosen?
Yeah, look, hopefully, I just take it one fight at a time. Get the job done here on Friday, and then look forward into the future straight after that. So, yeah.
I know Eddie speaks very highly of you. When you look at the rest of the heavyweight division, is there anybody who you have your eye on who you think by, say, the next 3 or 4 months' time would be a right step or a good fight for you?
No, not really. I just leave that to my team. I'm in good hands. I'm sure they'll get me as many fights as they can going forward. I'm not really too worried about who my next opponent is. Like I said, I just take them one fight at a time. Whoever they put in front of me, that's who I go up against.
I'm going to ask on, say, a 5 versus 5 front. A couple of the bigger names in the Queensbury stable would be the likes of a Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyces of the world. Would either of those guys be of interest to you for, say, June, or would you think it's maybe a bit too early in your career so far? What would you make of any of them?
No, I've spent a lot of time in this game. I've had a lot of fights. I've got a very decorated amateur background, so I think I'm ready for those guys moving forward. And like I said, I just fight whoever's in front of me. I'm not really too worried about the names or who they fought, how much experience they've got. If they're in front of me, that's my next opponent. Like, I just got to deal with it and go through them.
How quickly do you want to see your career moving then for the rest of 2024? Friday goes to plan. How quickly do you want to see things progress?
Yeah, I just want to try to pump out as many fights as I can. I had a pretty quiet year last year, so it'll be good to get at least three or four fights under my belt this year. I'll be very happy with that.
Just a few fights I want to quickly get your thoughts on before we wrap this up. Obviously, somebody I know you probably know well, Joseph Parker versus Zhang. Just get your thoughts on that fight.
Yeah, look, I think it's going to be very interesting. Styles make fights, and you know, they've both got they've fought the same kind of opponent, so and they both come away with different decisions. So you know, I think it'll be an exciting fight. You never know who's gonna come out the winner. You know, it's heavyweight boxing. You know, one punch could change it all. So yeah, I have to back Joseph Parker in this one. I think he's got the movement and the speed to take out Zhang.
Despite your decorated amateur pedigrees, he's somebody who you kind of look up to almost because he has just taken on every hard challenge put in front of him. He has fought the best. Ruiz, Wilder, AJ, Zhang, Joe Joyce. They haven't always gone his way, but he will face anybody. Is that something you kind of look up to and take inspiration from?
Yeah, that's it. Like I'm just from down under, you know. I'm just a normal guy coming out of Australia, you know, trying to prove that anyone can make it through hard work. So yeah, like you said, I'm just here to take whatever fights I can get. You know, I'm not looking to pick and choose the fighters that I go up against. So yeah, I'm just here. I'm just here to, you know, take over.
So just final one before we wrap this up, because the man of the moment's actually just walked in. Joshua Ngannou, their headline event on Saturday. What do you make of that fight? Friday, sorry.
I have to back AJ on that fight. I think he's got better boxing ability. So yeah, I'm going with AJ.
Justice, it's a pleasure to catch up with you. Obviously, good luck on Friday, and thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.